guys, it's Hannah, and today I have my October wrap-up and November TBR. I'm sorry I didn't post last week. It's been crazy. I know I say that a lot lately, but it's true. The first book I read in the month of October is Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats by T.S. Eliot. And this is a set of poems that the musical Cats was actually based off of. And I was reading this for school, and it just was a bunch of poems. They're all fairly close to the music from Cats, so I kind of knew most of them. My favorite one was Mr. Mistopheles because I loved that song, and so I was reading it to the tune of Mr. Mistopheles in the musical, so that was nice. I liked it. This next book, however, I have a lot to say about, except for it'll probably just come out in screams. And that book is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. So this is the sequel to Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, which is now the second best book in existence because this is now the first best book in existence. First of all, look at these end papers. Look at that. Six of Crows, as y'all know if you've been on my channel for a little bit, I don't like to tell y'all what it's about because I went in blind and it's amazing. Just know that it's about an amazing heist. So if you really like heists, like I do, which honestly is not considered a bad thing because I like it when people steal stuff. I mean, should I be questioning that? Anyway, amazing heist, amazing characters, the romance, guys! Oh my gosh. The worst part about this is I was reading it in the car on the way home from a 4-H competition, and the whole time I'm just like, ah! In my head though, because if I do that out loud, everyone's gonna be like, Hannah, are you okay? And I'll be like, no, I'm not, this book is killing me. It's so good though, guys. Basically, it's the best book in existence. So, I highly... You just knocked my phone off my lap. Anyway, I highly recommend y'all read it. The next book I read in the month of October was Inferno by Dante. This book was horrible. I think that's the best way to describe it. And I'm very mad that I didn't like it because Lisby loved it, and so she's mad at me that I didn't like it too now. But okay, I never knew what was going on, and it was so boring. So boring. I mean, it was horrible, guys. I did not like it at all. No. That's all I have to say about it, just no. Next is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. If you don't know what it's about a bunch of children who have strange and peculiar talents. And about a boy whose grandfather is one of those, and he meets up with some of these people and figures out some things about himself and everybody else. This book wasn't as great as I was expecting it to be, and honestly it wasn't as creepy as I was expecting it to be. I was told it wasn't scary, which is true. I was expecting it to be creepier than it was. I enjoyed it. I didn't like absolutely love it. I'm not dying to read the next one, but I will read the next one at some point eventually. It was good. I didn't think it was like amazing like everyone else thinks it's amazing, but I enjoyed it. We'll be continuing on. I will be watching the movie, though I've been told that it's like completely different than the book, so we'll see how that goes. I really like the use of all the weird pictures in the book. That was, I think, probably my favorite part of the whole thing. And honestly, the problem with this book is I was reading it right after Six of Crows and right after I'd finished Dante's Inferno, and so I'd read a really amazing book and then a really bad book, and then I'm trying to read this book, so that probably had some kind of say into how much I liked it, because I would like read a chapter or two and be like, I don't still feel like reading, so that I just set it down, so that probably played into it a lot. But I still enjoyed it, just didn't absolutely gush over it like some people do. Just the next book I have is Absolutely Truly by Heather Vogel Frederick, if you recognize that author name. She actually wrote the Mother-Daughter Book Club series, which I would rant about a lot when we were reading those. This book is about a girl in middle school who is 6 foot tall. I can't imagine that. She's part of a military family and they live in Austin, Texas until something happens. And they end up moving back to the very small town that her dad grew up in called Pumpkin Falls, New Hampshire. And she hates it there. Then one day in a copy of Charlotte's Web, she finds this mysterious note. And she sets out with some of her new friends to figure out the little mystery going on. And let me tell you, Heather Vogel Frederick, if you're wanting a well-written, just really cute, lighthearted, fun read, she has got your back. It was just a really good book. I always enjoy her books. So like I said, if you're wanting well-written, lighthearted, fun, cute, very cute, check out her books. This next book, oh my gosh, guys. It is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. And it was great. I bought this at our public library for like 25 cents probably. And I knew nothing about it except for what I'd read on the back, which basically a monster shows up, but it's not the monster this kid is expecting. And I'm like, okay. And you'd expect it to be very creepy, and it is kind of strange, but you're never scared of the monster. It deals a lot with like grief and stuff, and towards the end, guys, okay, I pride myself in not crying in books. I didn't full on bawl, but there were a bunch of tears running down my face, I'll admit it. Oh my gosh, this book is just so good, guys. It's got all these cool illustrations inside of it. Like this one here. It's just a really cool book, and I really want the hardcover because I just recently saw it, and when you take off the cover, it's like blue with a moon and trees and everything, and that's beautiful, and so now I really want that. But yeah, if you haven't read this book, you absolutely need to. Lisbeth. It's amazing. It's very poetic. Like, I just want to reread it and like write down everything that they say because it's so poetic and beautiful. And I love it. So the book I'm currently reading is 1984 by George Orwell. I am way behind on how I'm supposed to be reading this. However, I'm enjoying it. I mean, life has been pretty crazy and I've been in kind of a slump. It's not like a full-on slump, but it's more just like I want to read, but I don't really know what I want to read. When I do read, I like what I read, but I'm just kind of like, yeah, I can just let that down and watch YouTube or something. I don't know. I'm reading it though. Slowly, very slowly, but surely. I don't know what I want to read next. I'm looking over there and I just realized I still have A Torch Against the Night that I haven't read. So I want to read that eventually. I want to finally read Michael Bay Fall of Hades by Richard Paul Evans. This is the, sixth book in the Michael Bay series. I need to read it. My brother spoiled something for me, so I'm kind of mad at him about it, so that's why I haven't done it yet. Also, Paper Towns, I'm told to give this a go, even though I didn't really care for The Fault in Our Stars. Yeah. What else do I want to read? Basically anything that I own that I haven't read yet, I want to read. That's on my TBR. Oh, you can see my bra strap. I'm so scandalous. As you can tell, I really have no idea what I want to read. And I like some school books that I need to read, and I'm behind on those, so I need to hop to it. But yeah, oh, I forgot about those. Also, there's this thing that the church library got. First of all, whoever had this book before me, how dare you get this wet? Rude. Second of all I know is they're Christian books, but they're based off of Edgar Allan Poe poem. Poe? Did I say Poe? I think I said Edgar Allan Poe. Whoops. Edgar Allan Poe poems. The poems. However you say it. I don't really know what happens. Let's see. She doesn't know why her enigmatic? I don't know. Uncle has... What? Oh. Okay, wait. Has stowed her deep underground in a military-style bunker. He's left her with a few German words, a barely controlled guard dog, and a single command: don't open that door for anybody. You got it? Not even me. Miles away in Atlanta, private investigator Trudy Coffey? I don't know. Is visited by a mysterious older man calling himself Dr. Smith. He's been trailing a man for a decade, a man she met through her ex-partner Samuel Hill, and the trail has led him to her office. The last thing Trudy wants to do is to contact Samuel, but it will take both of them to unravel this mystery before it's too late. What the heck is going on in this thing? 14 miles east of Pantry, Alabama, a secret is hidden. The secret's name is Annabelle Lee. I don't know. Basically, I'm the only youth at our church that reads stuff from the library, so they buy me anything that well, okay, not anything. They approve stuff, of course, but they're like, hey, pick a book, and we'll buy it. And so they thought I had picked these out, but I hadn't even heard of them. And then they gave it to me, and yeah. I'll read this. I probably should read this next because I've had it for like 2 weeks and I haven't read it yet. So this is probably up there. I need to read it. What are you doing, Jasmine? Stop. Hey, comment down below. Let me know what you've read this month. Have you read Crooked Kingdom or A Monster Calls? Because, man, that book. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see y'all again in another one soon.